Alright guys, so I'm back from the corner shop and I got exactly what I was looking for, and I'm so excited to make this delicious Boxing Day brunch idea. Let me show you what we need. Alright, so I got a loaf of bread, some cookie butter, sugar, cream, a banana, and eggs. So you can probably tell what I decided to make with all this. I'm going to do cookie butter stuffed French toast with caramelized bananas, whipped cream, and it's going to be the perfect Boxing Day brunch idea. So let's get started. Alright guys, so let's make this French toast. What I've done here is I've sliced my loaf into really thick pieces like this, and almost like 2 slices in one. And I've cut a slit inside. To make it even easier to stuff these, I've just put my cookie butter into a piping bag so that I can just stick the piping bag right inside here and fill it up. So that way I'm not stingy on the filling. You want it to be deliciously fully stuffed with this delicious cream. Alright, so I've got all my stuffed sandwiches here. What we're going to do now is make the custard for the French toast. So I'm going to go in with 2 eggs, 2 large eggs, some and I'm saving about half the cream to make the whipped cream later. And we're going to go in with about a tablespoon of sugar. Because the cookie butter has a lot of kind of spices and sweetness already, I'm not going to add too much or cinnamon because I want that cookie butter to shine. So give that a whisk to combine. Maybe if you want, guys, if you want a little bit more spicy flavoring, you can add some cinnamon, some cardamom, a little bit of nutmeg, make it like Christmas spice. That would be awesome as well. I'm going to keep this plain, but you have fun with it. So we've got our stuffed French toast bread here. We've got the custard made. Now we're going to fry them up. I'm just going to turn my pan on here. I'm going to put a little bit of oil. You can use butter. It wasn't in my budget. I splurged on the cookie butter. What we're going to do now is I'm going to dunk each one into the custard, and I'm going to let it soak for a few seconds on each side so that it gets really nice and custardy. And you want to make sure that your pan is also not too hot because you don't want them to burn. I want them to kind of get really nice and golden brown, but cook slowly so that the inside's cooked and get all melty and delicious inside. Take your time with it. There's no point on rushing on Boxing Day. For the whole day. Right, so I'm going to put that in. Now I'm just going to let that cook on each side, probably for about 2 to 3 minutes until it gets really nice and golden brown. Alright, let's give this first side a flip. Look at that. Yes, the golden brown deliciousness. Let's chat about cookie butter. If you don't know what it is, please go buy it and taste it. It'll change your world. It is basically speculoos cookies that have been blitzed completely into this really smooth and creamy texture. It is the ultimate cookie butter. But if you don't like it, that's not a problem. You can switch it to peanut butter. You can use like a Nutella. Any nut butter you want, you can just completely omit it. Whatever you want, guys. But I do recommend. Make sure that you are cooking the sides as well, because there's egg mixture all over the top and the bottom, and you want that to cook evenly too. Look, Ma, no hands. All by itself. Alright guys, that's looking beautiful. Can you see there's a little bit of cookie butter that's already sneaking out? So I'm just going to take this one off and put it in the oven to continue staying warm while I continue making the rest of it. While I'm cooking the other 2 French toasts, I'm going to actually start prepping my caramelized bananas. So I've just peeled 1 banana here, and I'm going to cut it on a bias so that I get some really nice long pieces of banana like this. So you can cut them in rounds, you can cut them in like strips, whatever you prefer. I'm going to go with these nice angular banana slices. So the bananas are sliced here, so I'm going to take a banana slice like this. I've got some of that granulated sugar, and I'm going to dip that banana and coat it in the sugar. And I'm going to do that with all of them, and then we're going to fry them off. Nice and coated. Alright, so I've got all of my bananas coated in sugar, just like that. And I've got a non-stick pan here with just a little bit of oil, neutral oil. You can use butter, which would be perfect for this. Again, it wasn't in my budget, so I'm using oil. And what we're going to do is cook these over a low heat so that they caramelize nicely and they get really nice and soft and be so delicious with the French toast. And if you've got a little bit of bourbon or some rum. Feel free to add that as well. I'll tell you guys when. Give it a nice little kind of flambe. Again, not in my budget, so. That sugar is going to caramelize so beautifully. Give it a nice crunchy coating and also a nice caramelized sauce. It's going to be awesome. Look, delicious. So my bananas are looking amazing. I'm just going to add a little bit of water just to help kind of make a bit of a caramel. And this is kind of when you'd also want to add that liquor if you have it. Some bourbon, some rum, whatever you want. And spiced rum would be delicious. Make them a little nice and saucy. You will be the most favorite person for making this for breakfast. Tell me now. You're welcome. Look at these. Oh my god. So excited. French toast is done, stuffed, ready to be topped. Alright, so I've got a couple of them here. I'm going to go in with some of my caramelized bananas. They did come into a bit of a mushy state, but that's okay. They're nice, soft, and delicious. And then what I did was I just whipped some of that leftover cream with a little bit of sugar. Nice, like that. Right on top. I gotta indulge, right? And then I melted some more of that cookie butter. And we're just gonna drizzle that right on top. Yes! There you have it. Delicious. Stuffed French toast with cookie butter, caramelized bananas, whipped cream, Boxing Day brunch. It's gonna be a hit. It's the best time I get to eat it. Oh my gosh, I don't even know where to begin. I'm gonna go right down the middle. It's totally worth it. I'll show you guys the inside. Stuffed, delicious, banana. This is just taking French toast to a whole new level. So freaking delicious. Oh my goodness. Look at the ring. Look at all that. That's cookie butter. The banana is also really good. Pair really well with it. If you guys want to be the star of the show on Boxing Day, make sure to make this. It's really easy, as you've seen. Just go to your corner shop and get all your ingredients if you're in a rush. Guys, thanks for watching another episode of Corner Shop Challenge with me. I hope you had a happy holiday, enjoy your Boxing Day, and see you in 2021!